Good evening, everyone. This is Malkazar returning with another installment to the Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. Last we played, we found out that the Archbishop of Ishgard is trying to, or actually gained access to an ancient Allagan floating, I don't know if they call it a city or facility or whatever, by the name of Azus Law. And as Sid is trying to find a way to penetrate the shield, because we don't have the key to get in, we found out that one of our friends, namely Y'shtola, was alive, and we went and rescued her. So now we're going to go ahead and talk to Tataru in order to continue here. Y'shtola is resting within an inn room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. The conjurers say she is in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for Y'shtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me? One is with the Leatherworkers Guild, and another is with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Geva and Brother Asumi Yan, and they ought to take care of you. Alright, so we had a little bit of busy work, which is pretty common, as we all know, for the MMO genre. Well, hello there. Thank you for the follow, Haas. How's it going? Wait a second. Oh. Thought I saw an orange name for a second there. I'm like, what? That's probably my own name. Ridiculous. Bum bum. I just want to get to Azus Law already. I know there's one more zone before getting there, but Azus Law is pretty cool. You are come to Stillglade Fane, the home of the Conjurers Guild. How may I assist you? Yes, Mistress Tataru's order. As requested, it has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I know not what she attends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. It's not going to be for you. It's going to be for our good friend, kitty person, Y'shtola. See how many ridiculous names we find. And how long it takes for us to get to our first nod for the night. Then you go to the Leatherworkers Guild, and boop. The teleport right outside. Perfect. Ooh. I didn't know I got an Orchestrion. Perfect. No, I do not want to learn how to be a leather worker. Not yet, at least. What is it? I am a busy woman, so be quick about it. If you wish to place an order, speak with Randall. Here to retrieve an order. For Mistress Tataru, you say? You come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. It is no small coup working to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However, did that girl come by the chimerical hide anyway? Oh, chimera hide. You need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin purse, and it seems to me she had neither. Yeah, keep your comments to yourself. I know what I'm here for. No ridiculous names yet. No big deal. Mama Thick Thighs, there's one. Apex Warhawk. Mackay bad guy. Last name bad guy. Interesting. Related to Soul bad guy. Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope. Leatherwork commission and conjury commission. And here you go. Bunny with a big sword. Right there. Oh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Gave is a master among masters. And the staff completes a surprise. Thank you so much, Malkazar. Teehee, I can't wait to see what Shtola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we? There's like a lot of fireworks going on in-game. That's cool sometimes, but all the time it gets kind of annoying. Giant mouth.
I'm so glad you're back!
And some voice acting. Hooray.
Tataru. You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
I am talking, aren't I? There's the nod.
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
I wonder if Thancred was sent in the live stream as well.
There is the Alphino I remember, and I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
Oh yeah?
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we're in Ishgard, you see.
Everybody out. Me too. Just the girls. Oh, look at that outfit. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm good.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon. But I know of one who could.
Of course, everyone knows us one person.
A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Matoya, let's call back to Final Fantasy I. The music, her music is too. Alright, there it goes. In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya. In the field of etheric research, she was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the Exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of the abandoned city. So it is to the Dravanian hinterland that we must go, to the place of my birth. Though Alisaie and I were born in Sharlayan, our days there were short. We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since. Oh, so it's to be a homecoming then. As fine a reason as any to go to Sharlayan, it would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. I believe you have mistaken our primary objective, Y'shtola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. I talked quite a bit about preparations. Yeah, there's a nod. I'd go right now. I don't need to prepare. I'm good. You know what I still haven't done that I needed to do? Need to set my home as Ishgard. So favorite destination means that it'll be cheaper. Yep. And free destination, I don't think I have one, so alright, let's do this. Sharlayan is situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Malchezair, Y'shtola, and myself. Tataru, pray remain in Ishgard and continue the search for our missing friends. Yes, sir. First, let us make for Tailfeather. Can I just go there? I have to really follow you. Actually, I guess that's the closest teleport anyway, because it's like right there. Running in Forelands. That's loading pretty quickly. I'm not going to complain about that. Butterdog. A long soak in the live stream followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. I believe I am sufficiently rested. Let us continue west to Sharlayan. Once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive at the Dravanian hinterlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall be passing through Nath territory. We must needs be wary of them and the dragons both. Now I'll just fly over. Phew. Dust storms. No. Can't really see a whole lot, but that's fine. That sucks when they have these dust storms or fog or whatever it is. It just makes it so it's just... You miss out on the beauty of the game. All right, come on. Almost there.
To the Thalaic River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas.
Ah.
To the city of Sharlian, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Is that me or is it someone else making weird noises? Oh. Matoya dwells in the far side of the Thalaic River. Let us search for a crossing. And everyone's gonna nod. Heck yeah. At least you can see here someone. It's just raining. Alright, now we get to begin searching for more aether currents. There it is. By this dancer. Where's the next one? Yes, I know I found a place to a new location. Come on. Give me some of that experience. In there. Don't worry about it later then. Says there's one in here. Yeah. Grab it and move on. I think I have to go in there eventually anyway. We'll worry about that another time. Yep. A greater marble. Oh, there it is. Slick Willie. Used to work with a guy, that was his nickname. He was a pretty funny guy. Hey, you say that a lot. Just try to get someone's attention. Blaze Dank Burner. I wonder what they do. Keep going northwest. Should be able to see it soon. Yep, there it is. Tarantula Hawk. No, thank you. Well, a little bit less than half of them. Not too bad. Let's walk slow. Knowledge seeks no man. So says the motto of Charlene engraved upon the yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Charlian journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for the scholarly endeavors. Over time, the camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered so much so that it became to be counted amongst Eorzea's great city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Charlene has become an empty husk of her former self. Shkwa, Uplander is mistaken. Charlene has new keepers, is on the cusp of new age of glory. Oh, this sounds like a goblin. Yep. Goblins, here to plunder the city. Uplanders, mistaken muchly. We are not thieves. This place is our home. Your home? When last I looked, it was mine and Alphino's. We were born here. When Uplanders abandoned a city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. My friends, please. We did not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. That's a face. If that is the truth, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplanders the settlement. Yes, I threw in a the because it makes more sense based on our way of speaking. Let's all nod. Yeah. I'm gonna do this first. I'll talk to you momentarily. Walking Atlas. Here is Heart of Settlement, name of Idleshire. What have we got here? Guests? Greetings to you. I am Alphino Laviere, and may I introduce my companions, Malchazar Earthbiter and Y'shtola. We have journeyed far in search of a friend and seek to cross the river. Hey, Zodi. But finding the main bridge collapsed, you went looking for a detour and ended up stumbling into Slowfix and his crew. Is that right? That is the short of it, This place, Idleshire. I came expecting a ghost town, so suffice it to say I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all them precious artifacts lying about, 'twas only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. But we weren't the first to arrive, neither. By then, Slowfix and his gobby friends were already settled. At first, gobbies and hunters disliked each other, but understanding came, then friendship. Now gobbies and hunters have joined hands to build a great new nation. So that is what happened after we Charlene's departed. Oh, so you're locals. No hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, but no one lived in them. Felt like a waste, you know? We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things have been going well for the most part, but it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps your people left behind lying about are a bloody nuisance, and there's the Illuminati hairiness day and night. Slowfix has a bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes? Best way to understanding is helping one another. Help citizens of Idleshire, and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross the river. Well, I'm not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. Sorry, Zodi. I was reading. Thanks for the lurk, man. Hopefully you're having a good time. There we go. So Uplanders agree to help? Good. Here's what Slowfix wants Uplanders to do. Many golems prowl Idleshire, get in the way of expansion plans. Slowfix wants Uplanders to eliminate golems. Uplanders are Charlene, yes? Charlene should know best way to deal with the creatures. Alright, Y'shtola? What do you say? So we are to eliminate the golems. That should be a simple enough affair. The automata were employed as sentinels, and by design can be unmade with a coded command. At the time of the Exodus, it was noughts and crosses, and I see no reason why it should not work. Let us divide the task between the three of us, and the quicker to be finished with it. Say noughts and crosses to unmake a golem, okay? So I'm in town. This is interesting because this is one of the few towns you can mount in. And one down. Oh, there was only one Aethernet shard. And now I have another gate to access. Yeah, Idleshire is nice. I really like it. This is where, I don't remember, it's over here in this area. Once you get to the point where you can get all like the blue stuff, that's where you unlock the Wondrous Tales. Did you ever check that out? Oh, and this is where you get like this expansion's version of like the Ironworks gear, and this one is called the Shire gear. It's gonna be in here. Let me see if they even can see it. I think actually this might be the quest to get it, to unlock the Wondrous Tales. Tombstone Exchange of War. Yes, so the Shire stuff right here. See, I can get it right now if I wanted. I can get a couple pieces. It wouldn't be that huge of an upgrade. I mean, I guess if it's an upgrade's an upgrade, but because these are item level 210 and these are, what are they? Sorry, I'll look at it again. 270. Not really worried about it right now. Maybe what I can do is get these though. Oh yeah. Let's get a ring. It's the custodian stuff that I want. Yeah. Get the ring. That'll definitely be a massive upgrade. Oh. Let's see, 136. The next one would be the earrings. I do have enough tombstones for these. Let's grab these earrings. Do I have enough for any more? I do not. So that's it. I'm not really going to worry about poetics this time around, I don't think. I'm just going to play through. All right. So I did what I needed to do. Got a couple of upgrades, which are very nice. Golems are no more. Wonderful. Now we can resume work to expand settlement. Uplanders helped Gobby flock, earned right to be citizens of Idleshire, but Slowfix must ask another favor. Another favor, you say? Thanks, Alphino. A short time ago, dear friend of Slowfix ventured into Illuminati territory. Illuminati are nasty goblins. Show no mercy even towards Gobbykin. Slowfix fears for friend's life. Please find friend before Illuminati do. Okay, Y'shtola, I'm suddenly taken by a sense of foreboding. Be that as it may, we cannot turn a blind eye. Let us make haste and find Slowfix's friend. Yep, I might as well go in there. That's why I probably end up going in there anyway, so problem is I have to take my time. While we're waiting, how's everyone doing tonight? I know you're sticking around, Zodi. Are you playing Jackbox again? Other than words. Oh, is this an Aetheryte quest? Yes. Cool. I'll turn that in on the way back. Busted Aetheryte. That's what it looked like. Couple of goblins around. There he is. Hey, it's Brayfox. Goodly Uplander. Long time no eye catch. What is bringing Uplander here? Does Uplander have lusty eyes for junk of Brayflox? Uplander must not be touching junk of Brayflox. Brayflox is finding junk first. I knew I recognized that voice. Greetings, Brayflox. It has been a while. Forgive us for interrupting your work, but Captain Whiskate gave me to understand that you were marked by the Illuminati. This happens to be Illuminati-held territory. Is it wise to be here? Huh. Brayflox eat Illuminati for synapses. Oh yeah? Who eats who for synapses? Unwise you are to come here after dirty taking secret knowings of cheese make from Illuminati. Brayflox didn't know one, right? Cheese recipe has gotta be birthright. Save tongue flaps for trading in Death Pit. Pray to Godfathers, for punishment is near times. It appears we have no choice. Show me how that new staff works. Brayflox, shall we do Illuminati a trick or two? To the death with you. Whatever this is about, Brayflox needs our help. Yes, I know. Why are we why do you think I'm fighting if we didn't need our help? Tremble before the might of Illuminati. Oh yeah? Whence came all these bombs? Get out of here. Well, dang. They were a lot closer than I thought they were going to be. Yet more of them at this rate. Now seems as good a time as any. Oh yeah, you're still up? What is? I shall invoke a spell. Well, better get on it. Pray keep the enemy at bay. Look at her. Look, that's so cool. I mean, he's almost dead. Ah, there are more dudes coming. I see him. Look at that. Sweet. Kaboom! It is done. Ha! Illuminati no match for Furious Godfists or Brayflox. Whatever. More junk is awaiting Brayflox muchly. Brayflox is taking leave of Uplanders. Everyone gonna shrug? Yep. It's almost like I saw that coming. Being embroiled in a cheese war was the last thing I expected coming to Charlian. At any rate, we have fulfilled Slowfix's request. Let us return with good tidings and be on our way. You do that, I'm gonna go in here. I'm just gonna get this thing out of the way. Oh, might as well help out in this fate. How are these guys starting already tagged? That's really annoying. Oh, fate's over anyway. And I got a gold for that, so perfect. Alright, where is this thing? Inside. Whoa, big guy. Uh-oh, this is gonna be copyright claimed. Aw. I need a hotkey how to turn music off. Who's attacking me? Gonna be anybody because I wasn't attacking anybody. I don't know about this. This may take too long. Not to jump in and participate, but I think I heal myself. Oh yeah, who's Dark Knight? Well, he's over halfway dead, so we're getting there. Hopefully get a lot of stuff for this. This is kind of one of those ones where it's like, come on. Why did it take so long? This isn't a raid boss. He can be stunned. Alright, and he's done. Oh, nice. Oh, I got an achievement for that. And a keycurn earring. Oh, it's an earring. Come on. How do I scroll up? Whatever. Special piece of gear is essentially what it was. Just for glamour, if I want to have a keycurn on my face. Jump out. Much better. Turn that in, and then we'll head back into town. Later. Probably should go back into Limsa to turn in some of that stuff, but oh well. Not right now. Actually, it'll be a lot faster just to teleport in. Alright, Slowfix. Uplanders are back. Did Uplanders find friend of Slowfix? Time has not cured recklessness of Brave Flocks. Without help from Uplanders, Brave Flocks would now be dead gobby. Slowfix owes Uplanders debt of gratitude. Slowfix and Brave Flocks are joined by an unseverable gobby bond. If Slowfix had known that Uplanders were friends of Brave Flocks, Slowfix would have welcomed Uplanders to Gobby Flock at first meeting. Uplanders have upheld bargain most highly. As promised, Slowfix makes Uplanders honored citizens of Idleshire, free to cross the river at will. Though Uplanders must leave for now, Slowfix hopes that Uplanders will pay many visits and help build great new nation. You are most kind, my friend. You may be most certain that we will return. I must confess, at first it upset me to learn the home had been occupied by others, but I see now that it is in good hands. And still wrecked. Under your care, I look forward to seeing Charlene thrive once more, to become a home to people of all races and creeds. Slowfix has already ordered the Godwatch to let Uplanders through. Safe travels. He didn't say anything, just like, get out of here. Come come back. Better get out of here. Shall we then? Hey, another one. Up, up, up. Any more show up? Nope. That's right, I can do this. Gobwatch. By order of Chief Slowfix, uplanders can come and go at will. One moment for clearing away barricade. Wait, but the barricade was there, then no one could leave. Finally, we can continue on our journey. Huh. They really like their explosions. Barring any misadventure, we shall soon arrive at the cave where Matoya resides. Unless you have unfinished business in Idleshire, let us strike out at once. I'm ready whenever you are. Let us go and meet the legendary Matoya. Ahead lies the answering quarter, where the scholars of Charlene gathered to hone their knowledge. Even from this distance, 'tis plain that much of it has been given back to the wilderness. The cave in which Matoya resides is situated on the southern edge of the hinterlands. In choosing that spot, my master desired privacy above all else. As such, the cave is extremely well hidden. You'll not find it unless you know to look for it. We shall follow the road south until we reach a bridge. Rather than cross it, however, we shall ford the stream it spans, then head straight until we arrive at the base of a bluff. Is that how it's gonna go? Leave me alone, crawler. Okay, so it says there's one nearby. There it is. Okay. Yeah, see, that other blue quest takes me to that area anyway. I knew I needed to go in there for some reason. I just trusted my instincts. Nope, not fate farming. The only reason I did those two was because I happened to be in the area. I mean, I guess technically I'm in the area for this one, but I just want to move on. That last one took quite a while. I doubt it's under here, but we'll check. Yep. Never mind. It's right there. Hey, look. Broadcasters. This is the entrance. You seem unconvinced, Malchazar. Well, that will only add to the surprise. Oh, yeah, I wonder, like, these steps, where do they go? A word of warning before we proceed. Stubborn geniuses make poor hosts, and time will have done naught to improve a mad master's temperament. Doubt not that there will be sentinels and traps to both to deter unwanted guests. We will not be deterred, will we? Go on and touch the wall yonder. You want to have your weapon near at hand. I wonder... where is the entrance? Even without this little thing to click on, I think it would have noticed with these. Not very well hidden. Those sentinels may suffice to discourage the average trespasser, but not the warrior of light. The way should now be clear. Come, let us go see my master.
You know it's rude to enter without knocking. The youth of today, no manners at all.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly. The one there in the fancy duds, that's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
I hope my recording is still going. The program froze.
Him.
There it goes.
Constantly at each other's throats, like rabid dogs we were. Oh, he was our stubborn grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
And my sister too, I gather. May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman. Now out with it. What is it you need of me?
I guess we have to look at each other before we explain. Explain. Ah, yes. The automatically moving brooms back there. Classic.
As is. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it.
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Alagons set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too, frightening ones. Such secrets as lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-beating primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I see. Very well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah, some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay. Everybody chuckles. Yeah, I can move faster. Yay. I get a quest from the froggy. Why is this a little cinematic? Whatever, I'm just gonna skip the cutscene, I don't care.
Some 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilsabard under its rule. Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an etheric converger.
Ah, yes. A device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
Essentially a cannon, that's what it sounds like.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies. After that, they and I had a little falling out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit. Ha! Petty, I know, but gods, it was satisfying.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind, that how it is used depends on us?
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the etheric converger?
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject. But you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
Ah, you were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away. Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Dungeon? Do I smell dungeon? I feel like that.
Not so fast,
Oh.
you lot. Stola and the boy are staying with me. I need help to make new sentinels to replace the old ones you walloped. They'll be board and lodging, don't you worry. But know that you'll have to work for them. Hard. I'll have no sluggards in my house.
Alright, Matoya, what do you have for me? Oh, the great library's guardians shouldn't pose any difficulty for a hero like you. You'll hardly notice Stola's absence, and the girl, boy, whatever, would only get in your way. But if it turns out you aren't up to the task, well then, I'll know you can't be trusted if something as dangerous as an etheric ram. Now the library's entrance is locked tight. I'll loan you one of my servants to open it. The broom yonder. Well, what are you waiting for? Introduce yourself, boy. Enchanted broom. Greetings, good sir. I am Broomsy, my lady's servant of some 50 years. May I say what an honor it is to serve you? I'm given to understand you wish to enter the Great Gubal Library. To find it, pray head east upon leaving this cave. The building will come into view shortly after you've reached the collapsed bridge. I shall go on ahead and await you at the entrance. When your preparations are in order, pray come and meet me there. It'll be my pleasure to unlock the door for you. And we'll do this while we're on our way. Orin. Ooh, what was that? That's cool. Wonder what that is. Never seen that before. Elazarans. Level 80. No idea. Maybe that's just like a summoner mount. Or maybe it's a no, not summoner mount, a summoner pet, or maybe it's a non-combat pet. I get to move faster at least. There it is. More east. So this is gonna be the last one that's out in the world, and the rest of them are just quests. So I have 1, 2, and this one's the third one that gives 1. So there's gonna be one more somewhere. Is it in Idleshire? Probably. Find out after I turn on these. There it is. That right there, that big dome, is the entrance to the 8-man dungeons. Much like in the original game, it was Bahamut. This one is a giant mechanical construct. There's probably a lot more to it. That's what I remember it as. It's called Alexander, which is another reference to a lot of previous games. Alright, Broomsy. You stand before the Great Gubal Library, one of Heidelin's foremost repositories of knowledge. Alas, it has fallen into disuse since the Exodus some summer since. In all those years, its halls have welcomed not the coming of a single soul. Its floors felt not the loving brush of a broom. Mine apologies, sir. Pray don't mind. Pray pay no mind to the dreams of a humble groom. You are doubtless eager to venture within and retrieve my lady's tome. I shall unlock the door at once. When you have what you seek, pray return to the cave and report to my lady. Alright, let's go ahead and queue up for the Great Gubal Library. I'm going to see if this will save some time. I'm going to head back now. It says return when you're done, and it usually deposits you when you're finished with the dungeon. It deposits you back where you were when you started the dungeon. So if I'm already outside the entrance, then it should be like right there. That'd be fantastic. And then I'd have to do the... I turn in the one quest I have. That quest, the main quest has one too. This other quest here, and then I have to find the last one, because that's 3. And then I'll have flying in this area. Then we'll get the map, and then we'll move on. Lady of the Cockatrice. I wonder if that's how I actually pronounce it. I pronounced it that way for years. Cockatrice. Maybe it's cockatrice or something. But they're in a lot of things. All right, let's see if another one showed up. Probably in Idleshire. But I don't want to teleport there yet. But I don't know how long it's going to take for this to begin. 71. 70, okay. You know what? Let's do it. Idleshire. We need to do this eventually anyway. Might as well get a jump on it. Is that it over there? Taking stock? Your guy's name my wife left me. Yep. I'm still slow here. But outside I'm fast. Later, Tarantula Hawk. I'm gonna run into your buddy, the Tarantula Hawk. Okay, almost there. We go on this way. If I remember correctly, this entrance is over here. There it is. Later, gents. And there are the pots. Yeah, go away. Fine. Got him. I'm talking to half six. Not whole pigs, half six. Okay, quite a bit done while I'm waiting for this to be finished. And there we go. I was wondering, I'm like, maybe the DPS fell asleep, waiting 30-40 minutes for the queue to pop. I don't even know if it's that bad anymore. It may be way better. Time to fight some evil books in the Great Gubal Library. Make sure to eat my food. This jazzy music's pretty nice. We're also fighting inkhorns with the wings. There we go, sentient tomes, some evil books here. I was wondering, I'm like, can you do something other than physic? More evil inkhorns. These are hurting me pretty bad. Here, I'll heal myself. Nice. The machinist knows what's up. Throw on the peloton right after the battle's over. Look, a giant evil book. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I do know that when he does the AoE that covers the whole thing, you gotta... Dang it. You gotta move through him. I'm not having any good luck on this. Next time they'll get out from in front of the book, hopefully. Gotta work our way all the way back down there. At least now that everything's cleared out, it shouldn't take anywhere near as long. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Come on. Oh, for some reason I had untargeted the guy and it was like not doing anything. Get over here. You dragoon. You didn't learn from the first time? Apparently not. Already much better damage-wise. Really, using a limit break on him. He's not that scary, guys. Wait until we get to the next boss and the one after that. All right, he's done. More evil books. And more froggies. Also known as spine dusters. These guys need to stop pulling things. They're checking every corner for chests. Alright, and a boss by the name of Biblos. So if you died from that, that'd be hilarious. You did it yourself. He's invulnerable. Okay, so... Yep, kill all the other books. Oh, you have to take the ball to the boss. Okay. Oh, I'm getting some of that loot. And finished. Oh, we have shiny red books. Cannot be stunned. And dudes need speed readers. It silenced me. Oh no. Too bad I don't need to cast spells to use my sword. It's a giant book. The purple circles will light up, so someone's giving us tips. Zahar, so that's the machinist. The number of purple circles is how many people need to be in that platform at the same time. Yep, that's right. So if there's two platforms that say you need 3 people on them, you need to do one at a time. Alright, well I'm going to put you as my focus target then. Look at the little arrow above your head. There we go. Well, whatever that, no, we succeeded, so. Bibliomancer. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened to the... Oh, the healer died. Okay. Gotcha. I was wondering, I'm like, why am I not getting healed? Way to pay attention. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, so now changing it up, okay. Now the ads that spawn are mean. Well, yeah. Getting all the things. There. Got them all. Dude, what are you doing? This Dragoon doesn't know what's up. He's just standing there, just like, I'll just take the damage. We'll just deal with it when it comes. We're not getting any more experience. In fact, it's taking us longer because I have to deal with that guy. Here we go. Got it. Dragoon was on at that time. Right. Yeah. Well, you get it for explaining. Cool. And that's that. And I got all 3 commends. Awesome. And the last one will be fire. Yeah, where do I know to look? There's so many books. Oh, it shined for me. Of course. How convenient. Oh. Dang it. Oh, I'm gonna do this. It may take longer because I'm not 100% sure how they have things rolling. Like, would it be faster to do this first and then do Matoya, or do Matoya first and then do this? I don't remember. So we'll just do this first. Boom, 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 boom. That blue one. Oh, it's a fate. No, thank you. Don't want to go for that fate. I get comfortable. Ugh. Someone's working on it. Okay. Oh. He's not even in Idleshire. She's right there. Oh, based on this, I have the one left to turn in. That's the one of Matoya. All the way down there. Okay. Perfectly fine. I'm just glad I got them all. Always get a sense of accomplishment. Not you know, to mention the in-game achievement and the flight. I can't think of anybody who wouldn't want these. Leave me alone, Frogcasters. I take it you found the tome. Well, let's see it then. Aye, and this is it, alright. Stola, boy, put down whatever you're doing and come here. Malgazer has returned with the tome. They're just standing there anyway. Thank the gods. But another minute under Master Matoya's exacting supervision, and I would certainly have lost my mind. Or mayhap merely my temper. Some things never change indeed. Well, I, for one, appreciate the exacting supervision. In the short while we have been here, I feel I have gained a far better understanding of arcane entities than I did during my entire time at the Stodium. Should the opportunity present itself, I should very much like to employ this knowledge for the betterment of mankind. Create a new variety of carbuncle, perhaps. Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Louiswell's grandson or no, it'll take another decade under me before you can call yourself a scholar, and a deal more than that to make you a scholar worth a damn. As you may have gathered, Master Matoya is not so easily impressed. Indeed. So, Malgazer has returned with the tome, has he not? Shall we examine it? Yeah. Flight.
I had not thought to behold this home again. There. It is deciphered. Now your friends should be able to make sense of the contents.
That was easy to decipher. Dang.
That's it. Is one thing to understand the workings of the etheric converger, and another to actually make it work. You do realize how much ether is required.
Sid is keenly aware of the energy dilemma. His airship is by no means large, and it can only bear a limited quantity of crystals.
If only we had white auracite in the etheric siphon.
Alas, Minfilia is missing along with both artifacts, and Moonbreeder is gone.
Would that there were another ready wellspring of energy for us to draw upon.
Why did it not occur to us before? We already have what we need. The Eye! It has been drawing ether into itself for as long as the great worms have lived. It is a veritable wellspring of energy.
It might just suit our needs. But is this energy something that can be harnessed at will?
I believe so, with the aid of the Azure Dragoon of Ishgard.
Then it is settled. Let us return to the Holy See at once.
Not at once. I'll meet you there. Talk, talk, talk. Chitty chat, chat, chat.
Stuller, wait. When did the light fade from your eyes?
I might have known that it would not escape your notice. It has been this way since I returned from the life stream. An after effect of the teleportation magic I invoked, most like.
They are called forbidden spells for a reason. What were you thinking?
I have no regrets. I but did what was necessary to preserve the light of hope, to keep my promise to Minfidia. Besides, it afforded me the rare opportunity to wander the ether, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I need not tell you that it consumes your very life force to see by sensing the ether around you. Take care of yourself. Do you hear me?
I will, Master Matoya. And thank you.
She's blind. Alright, let's get this. Oh, talk to Alphino first. Thanks to your customarily heroic efforts, we now possess the knowledge to build an etheric ram. All that remains is to secure its energy source. Let us hasten back to Ishgard and consult Sir Emmerich regarding the eye. I'm gonna get the map first. Will you excuse me? Alright, where's way up? There we go. Way up. Zoom out. Where are we gonna start? Let's start. I'm over here. Let's start this way. Sorry for the giant map again, blocking a good chunk of the screen, but you don't need to see me here to do this. A little foggy, but you can still see a good amount. Look, Alexander, you stay underwater for now. Maybe quite a while before I see you emerge. Must be like a field or something, a square or rectangular. Yep, there it is. It's like a pool. Interesting. Getting some of these is annoying. Why are they so far away? There we go. Oh, never mind. Moving faster? Sounds like it. The noise slowed down, so it seemed like I was going slower. There it is. Got the whole map. All right. Now let's actually go do stuff. Person name was Light Fist. That's opposed to Heavy Fist. Ah, you are returned. Sir Emmerich, I am pleased to see that your recovery proceeds apace. May I introduce you Stola, a fellow sign of the Seventh Dawn, and Archon of Charlian. My lord, pray excuse me for foregoing due pleasantries, but we seek your counsel regarding the etheric ram. Though we now possess the knowledge to build such a device, we yet lack an appropriate source of energy with which to power it. We believe, however, that Ishgard may possess the solution to our problem. You need not apologize, my lady. Full eager am I to learn of your progress. Please, tell me of this energy source that you believe we possess. Explain, explain. Explain, explain. And you are certain that the eye can lend its power to Master Matoya's etheric converger? At Astinian's command, yes. Very well, I shall speak with him. My thanks, Sir Emmerich. Nay, my friend, 'tis I should thank you, as should every Ishgardian. You labor in our name with nary a care for your own safety. Let us next speak with Sid. He will doubtless be eager to begin work on the etheric ram. Wait. Airship landing. Ugh. Why is he at the airship landing and not this guy? Whatever. Waste of time. Alderaan. You had to give it your own flair, didn't you? The paint on the balloons. Ah, you're back. The preliminary work with the Enterprise is more or less finished. Tell me you found a way to build the etheric ram. Greetings, Sid. It has been a while. This tome contains the fruits of my former master's research on a device known as an etheric converger. Our RAM should operate on the self-same principle. Ack, where are my manners? Put a toy like this in my hand and go off into my own world. God, it's good to see you. And bearing a gift besides. A very distracting one, if I might add. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was my name day. But there'll be time for tearful reunions later. I'll make a start of the tome right away. So long as I have a grasp of the fundamentals, I should be able to knock something together. Which leaves the small matter of the energy source. We believe we have found a solution to that problem as well. Pray, forgive us our lateness. The power of the eye is not to be drawn upon lightly, but I believe we have sufficient cause to do so. So this is the fabled eye. By the 12 it seethes. 'Tis a wonder such power can be contained, much less controlled. Boys, our friends have kindly provided us all the ingredients. Let's see if we can't make something out of them. You hear the chief? We're not resting until the etherogram is operational. Not 1 week of sleep. Oh, cart chocobo. And in the meantime, what are we going to do? Find another buddy? Given the danger of the task that lies before us, I think it only right that we take a moment to bid our farewells and allies farewell. Our friends and allies farewell, not what did I say? But alas, Sid requires my assistance with Master Matoya's rather singular writings, but I entrust the task of visiting those who will remain behind to you. So the hour is nigh. Would that I could join you in the coming battle, but with my wounds, I fear I would only be a burden to you. In consorting with the Asians and availing himself of primal powers, my father made himself an enemy of all that is good and right in the world. Do whatever you must to end this madness. May the Fury watch over you. Lucia with Handelope. This is it then. Go well, my friend. I shall pray to the Fury for your preservation. Mayhap you think it strange that a daughter of Garlemald should pray? I do not blame you. I used to think it passing strange myself. But that all changed when I discovered something dearer to me than mine own life. Thereafter, praying seemed the most natural thing in the world. Prayers are born of heartfelt faith, and manipulating the people's beliefs for his own twisted ends, the Archbishop makes a mockery of their very existence. It cannot be borne. So you're out to face the Archbishop then. Please be careful and watch over the others, will you? We've lost too many friends as it is. Some may yet return to us, but I couldn't bear to lose anyone else. I just couldn't. I realize it's asking a lot, but you're the strongest person I know, and I don't think there's anything you can't achieve if you put your mind to it. So please, whatever else happens, keep everyone safe. Ugh. Ankle stabber. Well, if it ain't my old friend Malcazer, off to face the Archbishop and his cronies, is it? I'd love to go and give those bastards a good walloping myself. That snake Cherubah, for example. Or especially, but I've got to stay here and keep an eye on things. With the Archbishop gone, some of the poor folk might get in their heads to do something stupid like storming the pillars. But blood won't get us what we want, and I need to be around to remind them of that in case they forget. No need to worry about us, anyway. I'll work with Saramrek to preserve the peace. You just concentrate on settling the score with the Archbishop, eh? Let me in! Master Earthbiter, how good of you to pay me a visit. It feels as if it were only yesterday when we first met here in this chamber. You came to us a fugitive seeking asylum, and now you bear the hopes of our nation upon your shoulders. That's pretty familiar. He would not have told you, but when Harchfont begged me to accept you into our household, he described you as hope incarnate. At the time, I assumed that he was waxing lyrical, as was his wont, but I have come to see that he simply spoke the truth. You are hope, a shining beacon that shall guide the people of Ishgard through the raging snowstorm. Thanks for the busted shield. A memento. Were my son here, he would have wished to fight at your side in the battle to come. Take care, my friend, and return to us. Throw out some nods. Why not? Now, we can move on. Heck yeah. Let's buy this one. The person's name is Tato Potato. Count Admon bequeathed to you Lord Harshfront's shield, a noble gesture. We bear the hopes and dreams of full many souls. Let their faith in us be a source of strength and courage as we face our remaining trials. As long as they don't turn us into primals. Work on the Enterprise is nearly complete, yet you're still the node to make it ready. But you couldn't just do that yourself? She's right there.
Until but recently, the Ishgardians have kept their doors firmly shut to outsiders. But thanks to you, we have found in them stout allies with whom we may fight to secure the future of the realm. Truly, you are the beacon of hope towards which all men are drawn.
Spare us the hyperbole. 'Tis not for praise that we fight.
Oh? In light of all we have achieved, I felt it only meet to express my gratitude.
All that we have achieved. Spoken like a true outsider. Until the war is over, we have achieved nothing. The coming battle is a chance to excise the root of this conflict. and by my hand it shall be done. Then you may speak of achievement.
Still a jerk, Estinian. Look at
It is
her.
not mine intent to make light of your struggle. If I have given offense, then I apologize. But if I may speak freely, you would do well to be wary of the eye. Even now, it burns with insatiable hatred, watching unblinking for a sign of weakness. Should you falter for so much as a moment, it will surely consume you.
Save your concern. I will consume the eye ere I let it consume me.
"12 be praised, thou hast not yet set forth. Cross sand and snow have I journeyed, that I might deliver this gift unto thee."
White Orosite. But whence did it come?
To mine amazement, it lay hid amongst Moonbreeder's last effects. 'Twas but blind chance or providence that I did hap to spy it. Let no man claim that my late friend e'er erred for lack of foresight. In the place whither thou goest, servants of darkness do lie in wait. Pray, give unto me thy pledge that thou wilt strike them down and avenge our fallen comrade.
Yep. Throwing some nods for you. Let us go, Malkazar. Azazla awaits.
Ah, excellent timing. We've just finished our work on the Enterprise. She's so much improved, I've decided to give her a new name to suit. The Enterprise Excelsior. Or simply the Excelsior if pressed for time.
Why don't you just say like Mark II or something?
Once again, she'll carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. All aboard!
I can do no more than see you off with prayers for your safety and success. Yet know that wheresoever you may go, my son's spirit goes with you. May the Fury grant you strength.
Return to us, all of you.
Enterprise Excelsior. Engage.
Can you imagine you just crashed it? Oh, that's it. That's the end of hope. Where are the railings on this thing?
This is it! Get ready!
Eye of mine enemy, render unto me thy power!
Come on.
We're through!
Were they waiting?
Chief, we've got an Imperial battleship on our tail. And it's bleeding massive. Damn it! The bastards were waiting for us to open the door for them. I'm gonna try to shake them. Hang on to something.
We're all going to die! Tataru!
They finally hit us with all that firing.
She won't take much more of this.
The time has come to use Hydaelyn's gift. Much blood has been spilled in my name. And for what? For a false cause that I created for want of the warmth of companionship. Saint Shiva, pray Svelga. Pray forgive this fool. But even now, I cannot let go of my dream. My dream of a tomorrow in which no child need freeze alone in the snow.
Get him, Azael. Show them what for.
Is that Azael? What does she mean to do?
Oh, goddess, born of mine own hopes and dreams, for the last time, I beseech you. Fill this vessel with your light. Still the hatred within our hearts, and bless us with eternal grace!
Is it all you did is block two rounds and then take a shot? Do some damage. There we go. And they're pretty good shots.
Farewell, warrior of light, and thank you for showing me the way.
No!
This ether. It was a crystal of light. She, too, was one of Hydaelyn's chosen.
Fare you well, my lady.
It is going well. How's it going with you, Zodi? You having a good time? Did you do Jackbox tonight? We made it. Excuse me. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm glad to be back on solid ground, even if said ground is floating in the sky. When that Imperial airship appeared, I honestly thought we were finished. And we would have been had your friend had arrived when she did. "12 grant her mercy. Brief though our time was, Ysael was a true friend, a gentle soul who fought for her beliefs. She would have made a fine scion." What is a scion but one who fights for our cause? Our hope survived thanks to her sacrifice. Let that be enough. Yet I cannot help but wonder, how came she to know of our presence here? From Horacevilger, I would wager, you will have felt my channeling of the eye's power. It would seem they were able to make peace with one another in the end. She gave her life because she believed in us. We owe it to her to see our mission through. Yeah, there's a nod. Oh, everyone nods. Yeah. See that dome-like structure further in? Let's make our way there. Heck yeah, man. Are those all different games other than different than Jackbox, or are those all like mini games within Jackbox? Like I said, I haven't played it in years, so I'm not certain. Look at that aetheryte. Cool. Oh, that's right. If I remember correctly, you don't get any regular aether currents here. You have to get them all through quests. Dead by Daylight. Yes, I haven't played that in a long time either. That's more fun when you're playing with friends anyway. I never really care to play against randoms. Or with randoms. The Isle Sentinels don't seem to frequent this area. We should be safe here. Let's talk strategy, shall we? First of all, in the interest of efficiency, I suggest we take this place our base camp. We can coordinate the search for the Archbishop from here. I have no objections. Now that we stand upon Azazla, I am struck by the vastness of the Isle. We must needs be methodical if we are to find our quarry. Good. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this used to be an airship landing, and a major one at that. For what I know of Allegan design, there should be a terminal nearby that's linked to the Isle's operational heart. If we find such a terminal, we should be able to learn something of the Archbishop's whereabouts. Let's split up and look for it. And that's the way it is with a lot of like games like that anyway. I usually only prefer to play with or against friends. It's just extra frustrating when you lose against people. Like, The Empire borrowed most of its technology from Allegan relics. If we can find the terminal, I reckon we can operate it. What ungodly vessels must the Allegans have built to warrant so vast a landing? Machines are beyond my ken. I should leave it to the others to find this terminal. Of more concern to me are the dragons that I sense nearby. I never played Smite. It's another one of those MOBAs, but that's a third-person MOBA. Is it pretty good? I think you told me about it before, and I've seen videos on it. Nothing? Damn it. There's just this terminal then, but it doesn't respond to anything I do. Any bright ideas, Wedge? Wedge? He was just here a moment ago. Oh, don't tell me he's wandered off. I'm sorry, Malgazer, but could you help me search for him? Absent-minded as he is, I worry that he strayed beyond the landing area and made friends with the local sentinels. Yeah, I used to play a lot of League of Legends. And I guess, does Overwatch count? No, not really. I don't think it counts. I play a little bit of Dota 2 as well, but That was after playing League of Legends, and it was different enough. And Heroes of the Storm. They were different enough I didn't really care a whole lot for them. There were some cool parts, though. Ow! Heroes of the Storm, we had like the side things you do. Wedge, are you alright? I'm fine, Chief. I just tripped, that's all. Hello, Valalafel. What were you thinking coming out here on your own? Death by overwork is one thing, but death by stupidity is quite another. I'm sorry, Chief, but I think I found something. What is this? The wreck of a sentinel? It's no wreck, Chief. She's still operational. See? Initiating. Performing diagnostics. Diagnostics complete. To proceed, please agree to the terms and conditions of use. Yes. Just like anybody reading in those massive terms and conditions. Thank you. To register as a user, please state your name. I'm Wedge, and that there is Malkazair. User registration complete. Welcome to Ozil's Law, Master Wedge and Master Malkazair. I am Guidance Node GLI. This isn't quite what I had in mind, but it might just serve. Wedge, bring the node this way, would you? There's something I'd like to try. At least it teleported me over. I have to walk back. Node, I need a status report on the facility. Gilly, you have to do what the chief says. Yes, that's it. Good girl. Here we are. Not much of note. It appears someone recently reactivated Helix, which is this area. Reactivated, you say? By the Archbishop, I'd wager. I dare say he woke the place up when he used the Vanu's key. Are there any other people in the facility? If so, where? Let's see here. On the flagship, that's the central aisle. I'm seeing positive readings within the Aetherochemical Research Facility and the Fractal Continuum. And what have we here? Intruders detected in the Gamma Quadrant. Defense system engaged. Our Imperial friends, I suspect. I hope they enjoy the defense system, but what of the Archbishop and his cronies? What might offer an indication? How about this? Which area is currently consuming the most energy? Somewhere called Triad Control, inside the research facility. And what manner of place is that? It is, and I quote, a regulation facility for the warring Triad test subjects. And that's all it says. The rest of the information is only accessible to users with consular privileges. I must like the sound of this, which leads me to believe that it is indeed the place. I am inclined to agree with you, Stola. Whatever it is that the Archbishop seeks, it is like to be there. That settles it then. Let's find a way to cross over to the flagship. Yep, only 5 quests. I have a new thing called Holy Spirit. Ah, it's a ranged spell. Wait, what was the thing I just got? It was another thing I just got. Rates. Halves MP costs for all spells while preventing casting interruptions via damage taken. Handy. Greetings, Master Malkazair. Is there something you wish to know? How to reach the flagship. Requesting access to the Etherochemical Research Facility. Access granted. Generating route. Route generated. Commencing guidance to chosen destination. Please be aware the designated route may take you through restricted sectors, and the island's defense systems may attempt to terminate you. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risks of damage or injury, including death, that may occur en route to your destination. Can the guidance still be trusted? I know not, but we have few other options. Let us see where it leads us. Malkazair, Y'shtola, Estinian, we four shall proceed to the research facility. Sid, the Excelsior is our sole means of escape. Pray remain here and have her ready to depart at a moment's notice. Understood. We'll see if she's repaired and ready to fly. If anything happens, just let me know via Link Pearl. Be on your guard, my friends. The enemy could be anywhere. The music here is pretty cool too. I like it. Clockwork Engineer. Those look like the guys from Final Fantasy XIII. You are currently within the Alpha Quadrant. First, you must use the nearby matter conduit to travel to the Beta Quadrant. Please wait a moment while I activate it. How do I know which button to push? All here? Good. According to my records, this conduit was last serviced approximately 5,014 years, 6 months, 11 days, 7 hours, and 13 minutes ago. And it should function, or that mishap may be described as a miracle. Resuming guidance to the Etherochemical Research Facility. Please follow me. This sector, the Beta Quadrant, is home to laboratories which produce chimerical life forms for both military and household applications. Our facility has been awarded a 3-star certification for compliance with ISO 3001. The good behavior of the creatures born here is guaranteed. Please be warned, however, that millennia of neglect may have had an adverse effect on their disposition. For your own safety, please refrain from approaching the creatures. I'm gonna go up. A Lamia. Hey, Lamia. It's me, Lamia. Just checking things out. Speaking of Chimera. Hopefully I picked the right way. The other way was south. I would suck if I went the wrong way. I think this will get me where I need to go. Like there was more than one way. Perfect. Good. Oh, come on. Don't get stuck on a rock. Alright, guidance node. Unable to activate matter conduit. Energy shortage detected. Identifying cause. Cause identified. Unauthorized siphoning of energy by chimerical creatures. Locations, the recombination labs, and the biomass incubation complex. Time is short. Let us split up and eliminate the culprits. Balgazar, prey dispatcher creatures at the recombination labs. The rest of us shall sweep the incubation complex. Take care and return hither when you are done. I need to go all the way back there anyway. Mooring Triad, Etherochemical Research Facility, and the Fractal Continuum. Yep. Direct hit. All right. Oh, that heavy. There we go. Mendoxe, what a pain. Some like dragon centaurs or something. Crocodile centaurs. Energy restored to the conduit. Please wait a moment while I activate it. Turn it on for me. Heck yeah. If they went this over here, why are these things still turned off? Maybe they could fly. Oh, that's right. They have primal powers. Imperials. And the guidance notes hanging. So Growley's managed to land. Repairs on their vessel appear to be well underway. I doubt they will leave anytime soon, however. Nay, they will remain here for as long as they have stripped the island of its secrets. Or long after they have. Whether or not they mean to linger, their presence here now is an unwelcome complication. Indeed, let us avoid confrontations unless absolutely needful. Warning. Intruders detected in force in this quadrant. It is recommended that you avoid confrontation where possible. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risks of damages or injury, including death, that may be sustained in the course of guidance. Please follow me to the next matter conduit, at least a Delta Quadrant, where the facility's greatest achievement is located. Palestinian. Wait, something is afoot.
Our objective lies at the heart of the Isle. The third will remain to guard the ship, while the second patrols the perimeter and eliminates any threats. The first will come with me to secure the research facility. Let no man doubt the import of our mission. The Allagans found a means to capture icons alive, and their knowledge lies hid upon this isle. If we can but acquire it, we would be able to prevent the beings from returning to plague us, thus ending the cycle of rebirth. I need not remind you that success will raise our legion high in the Emperor's regard.
Oh, excuse me.
By the same token, his radiance does not tolerate failure. That is all. All troops, prepare for deployment.
I mean, that does sound like a good idea. Find a primal and capture it so they can't keep resummoning it.
So that is their purpose.
Hear them all the way over here.
To think that the knowledge used to bind no less a being than Bahamut sleeps here.
Imprisoning a primal in such a manner would represent an effective means to halt the cycle of summoning, were it not for the grave and obvious risks.
Indeed. We need but refer to past experience, that of Bahamut's calamitous return, to see why this is not the solution we seek.
It isn't.
Dangerous. A primal will continue to nurse its hatred for mankind, and when it inevitably breaks free, its rage will be beyond quelling.
Whatever folly the Garleans mean to commit, they can wait. We must remain focused on our task.
Yes, of course. It would not be polite to keep the Archbishop waiting.
I mean, he's been here a while. I wonder what he's been up to. Have to go around. Have to go through them. They named the castrum after the first emperor, Solus. Come on. There we go. Dang. There we go. Now we're on our way. Excuse me. You have survived to this point as a defiance of possibility, but it appears the danger is not yet past. Warning, intruders approaching. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed. Like 6 of them spawning because they're getting 3 and I'm getting 3. Nice.
That would explain my men's silence. We meet again, and this time we will not be interrupted. Come, show me your power, champions of Eorzea.
Come back on Slayer. Impress me.
I shall make it quick.
Surely you can do better than that. Come back here. Oh, that's right. He puts like these air slashes out and then like makes them come eventually. Not but toy soldiers to knock down. Whatever, Estinian. Leave the rank and file to us. Focus on the legatus. Well, let me get out of the fire then.
So it comes to this.
Oh, Alpha Node is whipping out an obsidian carbuncle. I need air support now. He didn't really get his air support. They were just dropping bombs that didn't do anything.
I had heard the tales of your strength, warrior of light, and now that I have experienced it firsthand, Van Baelsar's defeat seems less inexplicable. You are a formidable foe, and I have thoroughly enjoyed our time together. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Allegan's secrets await, and there is no profit to be had in remaining here.
Dead, 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 dead.
Keep them occupied.
Coward.
It would seem we have no choice.
You must continue on. We will hold them here.
Take the eye. It should still hold enough energy to be of use to you. I shall join you as soon as I am able.
Enough talk. Make haste and stop the Archbishop.
They're always going to stand there and watch me do this. Otherwise, they'd be hearing fighting around me. Imagine if I tripped and fell. Let us continue. Got a few minutes left. Welcome to Delta Quadrant, where methods are developed for mastering dragons. To this day, the sector is home to live specimens brought over from the southern continent of Mercedia, truly a testament to the greatness of the Allegan Empire. One more, and that's it. I forgot to inform you that the matter conduit leading to the flagship is no longer functioning. According to my records, it was destroyed by a dragon which broke free of its restraints when they failed approximately 2,369 years, 1 month, 24 days, 7 hours, and 4 minutes ago. Please find an alternate route to the Etherochemical Research Facility. The Allegan Research Council apologizes for any inconvenience caused. So, the journey hath led thee to this accursed place. Canst thou hear it, mortal? The ceaseless keening of my kindred, steeped in 5,000 years of suffering. Long before the Ishgardians and the base betrayal, there lived still more wicked men whose ambitions knew no bounds. Fearful of our might and covetous of our power, they devised a means to enslave dragonkind. Their vile misdeeds did set in motion a train of events whose repercussions are felt to this day. Beyond thou wilt fight one of my first brood. Hark thou unto her words, partake thou of her pain. Think thou upon the suffering that the conflict betwixt our kinds hath begot. Oh, I got speed up. Nice. Later. There she is. Oh, music immediate change. Nice. And it changed back. The Great Worm is being held in some manner of restraint. Who cometh to this forsaken place and disturbeth my solitude? Tiamat, my child. Father, can it truly be you? None other. My form was such that I may journey with Heidelin's chosen. A mortal who desireth to end the war between man and dragon. Millennia have passed since I was brought low by the men of Allag. To think that war rages still between our kinds. Hearken to my tale, child of man. I am Tiamat of Midgardsormr's first brood. In a time before time, my father did come to this star bearing 7 eggs.
From these eggs did my children hatch, and once they were full grown, they took wing and spread across all the lands of Heidelin.
Together with my brood brother Bahamut, I journeyed south to Meracedia, and together we've brought forth innumerable children into the world. We abided in peace, and all was well, until the men of Allag came some 5,000 years since. They slaughtered my children in droves, and took from me my beloved Bahamut. 'Twas then, when I had fallen to the depth of despair, that black-robed men came unto me, the Asians. They offered to resurrect Bahamut through their dark arts, and I, in my grief, accepted. A decision which I shall regret unto my dying breath. For what they brought back was a mockery of my beloved. Worse, the Ascians gifted his murderers the means to entrap him. Know this, child of man. The beings thy kind call gods are but specters of thy mind's creation, given form at great cost to idle in. Many such beings yet slumber across the land, brought to heel by the selfsame empire that bound me. They must not be released into the world. If thou wouldst end the conflict, vanquish thee the Ascians, and deliver the weak of will from the bonds of their dark influence. It hath been 5,000 years, my child. Wilt thou not forgive thyself? The release of death is denied me here, yet I desire not freedom. Nay, Father, I shall live with my regret until the world itself hath ceased to be. Such is my just punishment for consorting with darkness, for calling forth a loathsome and lamentable creature, which blackeneth my beloved's memory. Last one? Yeah, buddy.
Warrior of light, beloved son, the light abideth within thy heart again. Full valiantly didst thou overcome thy many trials, but glory not in thy success. For the servants of darkness are ever close at hand. Receive of me my blessing once more, and go forth to shine thy light on all creation.
Thou hast broken down the walls built around thee, and partaken of thy mistress's blessing once more. Strong art thou, mortal, stronger than any other of thy kind. Having looked upon thy deeds, I am convinced thou art worthy to bear her light. The Covenant bound me to thee, but 'twould seem our fates were mingled from the first. Though I will not fight thy battles, I will yet lend thee my arms.
Super cool mount.
Come, mortal.
Later. You can now ride Midgard Stormer. And I have flying in the area. Alright. Well, let us finish this map, and then we will be done for the evening. Multitask. Okay. The north. Well, I hope everyone had a good time tonight. I certainly did. Got pretty far through the story. I think we're almost near the end of the Heavensward main story, and then we will be hopping into the post-Heavensward quests that lead up to the second expansion of Stormblood. This area is just so cool. So the Warring Triad that they mentioned is not required. I don't think I ever fought any of them. But these are the statues of them right here. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 very powerful creatures that were, I don't know if they're primals or what, but they're just awesome. They're very, very, very powerful. Very tough. Okay. So this is the main story, but I want to go to the let's see if this has rested experience. Is it considered a sanctuary? I think it is. Yep. Once I get to certain point, then all the other like end game stuff opens up. This is in this area, I don't remember exactly where off the top of my head. You find the same guy who helped you make the Zodiac weapons from the first, the main game. Geralt, and he'll be up here instead. So, and with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. If everyone liked what they saw, please throw me a follow. It is free for you, and it really does help me out. This video will be uploaded to YouTube as well as all the other ones, so if you want to start from the beginning and watch the entire journey, then you can go ahead and start there. And if you do watch it there, please throw me a like and a subscribe and comment, tell me how I'm doing. And as always, everyone have a great evening.